think I'm live. Hey, trying something different today. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube, not Kick today. My guests just checked out. Well, they checked out a few hours ago, but just got here now to go see how they've left it. Hopefully it's not trashed. I don't know, I guess we'll see. We'll find out together. Oh, just gotta check something out. Okay, so I think that's sorted out. Okay, I guess I better go check how this place looks. Let's find out together. This one. Okay. Let's get some lights on. And first things first, I'm just going to open these doors because I saw they left the beach towels out there, so I don't want them blowing away. A bit grubby, because they made use of them at least. Okay, just going to grab a couple of things. I'll be right back. Got my gut basket. I'll strip the bed soon. First, let's have a look around. Okay, let me just check that everything's live. And this bit rate is still too high. Actually feeling a bit sick today, so if I'm a bit quiet, whatever, you know why. I'm just probably going to do a short one as well, just to check that the place hasn't been trashed and get the laundry sorted so I can get that ready for the next clean. Okay, where should I start? Just start with the bathroom. Just sort out my stick. Okay, I mean, first thing I see, yeah, they kept the bottles, I guess, like they're German, so they know about the deposit thing. I think in Germany they do the same thing, so cool. Zoom this out a bit. Random, get rid of that. Put that on the floor for now. I'll be pre-vacuuming before I finish up. Shower looks alright. Hey guys, yeah, these are a bit of toilet paper. Looks like they used the makeup wipes, which is good, the makeup towels even. So hopefully I don't find too much makeup. Looks like there's a bit. I assume that's makeup. We should put this, I don't know if that's a crisp. Give that a little shake off. I'll just dry this outside so it's not stinky. Okay, that all seems fine. Check inside the bin. I won't let you see inside the bin in case. No, it's empty. Bin is empty. Always worry about these ones in case like there's something you shouldn't see, but I think it's all good. Let's grab these bits. Put these with the towels for now. Seems good, not so much wet or anything. Pop that there for now. And this one too. I'm not used to doing this all one-handed. It's harder than it looks. There's a bin. Yeah, there's some bins. So I'll empty the bins out, probably first task. But let's keep inspecting. I don't know why that's out. Looks like everything's there, but just a lot of crumbs about, so they probably did like a lot of eating in, it looks like. You can see like there's some sort of muck on the hob. Hopefully that comes off, no scratches. Doesn't look too bad, I've seen worse. Oops, it's over. Looks like they've pulled out the fridge. Looks like there's a little bit of damage there from where they've obviously pushed the fridge in. Oh, it doesn't look like they drank the wine. I've had quite a few guests lately not drinking the wine. And what's this they've left? Some very melted ice creams. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I guess I'll leave those for now. Yeah, that little freezer compartment's mostly just to get drinks like colder than it should be. A few flies about. Just move these. Yeah, they definitely ate the bread, or at least made crumbs of it. It's like a little pile there. Did they drink any of the, they had some of the coffee, it looks like some of the instant coffee. They drank some of the water. What's this orange thing? Something, post-it note. Looks like they bought some stuff, they got little plastic label things, whatever they are. Oh, I can't pick them up. It's like they try to sweep up a little bit, but they've kind of mushed that up, I guess. A lot of people seem to struggle with this. How are we doing for bags? Ooh. Not too bad. The next guests I've got coming are also going to be staying for 7 nights, like these guys were here for 7 nights, so it's definitely lived in. And so far so good, it's just lived in, so there's going to be like a lot of yeah, a lot of like crumbs and things to tidy and clean. Looks like they made use of the spices, or at least looked at them. Definitely used the salt. Yeah, it looks like they did some cooking, because they've moved some stuff about, so that's good. Well, bad for me, good for them. I'm glad they made use of stuff. They use the yeah, it looks like they used one packet of the earplugs. It was like fireworks the last few nights, I don't know why. The festivals have done this town, but maybe it's like one of the other towns, I don't know. I give up knowing. Oh, it looks like they've left something else behind as well. Some aloe vera moisturizer. Cool. There's everything in here. Irons in there. Hairdryer. That's why I use the hairdryer. Hopefully there's nothing that shouldn't be in here. All good. Looks like they sat on the sofa quite a bit. Oh, it looks like they used the radiator. It's been like 35, 30 degrees here, Celsius. I don't know why why they'd need that, unless they used it to dry clothes, or... We did have one stormy day in Malta, but it was like 5 minutes, and it was really light rain, barely any. But if anything, that made it hotter, because it's like more humid. But it's like they had it on a low setting, so... I just need a little shake off. How's the mosquito thing doing? Oh yeah, still plenty of mosquito juice. Keep the mozzies off them. Got one remote. Where's the other two remotes? Okay. There's the Google TV remote. Where's the fan remote? I didn't put the towels on it, did I? Okay. Underneath these things. Looks like they made use of the all the leaflets. Maybe it's on the sofa. No, it's not there. Maybe it's in the bed then. There it is. Put those together. Okay. So far so good. Doesn't look too bad, but I'll know better once I start stripping this bed, and if I see if they've got makeup on there or not. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll start doing some jobs. Maybe I'll start with the bins, because that's like the dirtiest one. And then stripping the beds, and I'll give it a little pre-vac, just because there's a lot of crumbs about. I don't want any ants. My next set of guests aren't due until Thursday, unless I get a last minute booking. But yeah, so I've got a bit of time. So this is just going to be a little pre-clean before I do the full clean, which will be definitely on the Wednesday. Maybe I'll split it. I don't know. I'll decide how I feel, if I'm feeling better. the moment I'm feeling a bit queasy, so. Set up the tripod. If you're wondering why I've got a laptop here, you see it in the background, it's just so I can see YouTube chat, as the app I've got on my other phone, it doesn't support YouTube, so. Okay. Just set you up in here. Oops, phone's got a bit skew with. I'm going to go grab my charger for the phone. Plug you guys in so you don't die. So yeah, before I do the bins, just explain. Yeah, like Malta has pretty strict like waste separation rules. So we've got mixed waste in the black bag, and then we've got recycling, which is like paper, plastic, and tin. And then also have organic, so I have to make sure those are in the right bins, otherwise I could get fined quite heavily. Also have glass is separate as well, so I need to make sure there's no glass in there. Yeah, so I'm just gonna check everything's in the right bins and then put those away so it doesn't get stinky in the room whilst the room airs out. Right, open up that second door actually. I'll leave you with a view of that though. Okay, let's empty these bins out then. It's a bit close because there might be some organic. There's a jar. Don't fully go through these bins because I don't want to invade people's privacy, but just if I see anything obvious, like there's a lemon there at the top, and these things can get washed out and put in recycling. That's general trash. Okay, I think I've got confused between recycling and general trash also. Out. Like I always say, everything's my worst job, but this is probably the worst because it's just gross. Check there's no organic in the recycling. Okay, and then take a bit longer, so I'm just gonna leave that for now. I'll do that later. I'm not really feeling up to it. It's not too bad, but it's just like a lot of one of the things is obviously leaked, like probably those milkshakes, and there's like some soy sauce or something. So I'm gonna have to wash it all before putting it in the recycling, otherwise it makes it void. I'm gonna do out this though. I think I've got the organic. It's mostly like bread, so it's okay. Yeah, it is a bit sweaty in there. Which is just what happens when it's you're in a warm country. Yeah, it's not the best job to do once you're feeling a bit queasy. Let's just give this a rinse so you can smell. Do for now. Another reason I do have to wash out these things is because living in Malta is a hot country. Not only will it attract ants and other pests, but it's going to stink because the recycling collection isn't until Thursday, and today is Sunday. So in that time it's going to get pretty bad. It's going to attract flies. Even if I close the bag, they somehow find a way in. So just try to minimise that as much as possible. Just dry my hands. Okay, now let's move this out. Okay, bin's emptied. Oh, I should take that. Get this wine out. Actually, I'll leave those because I have no idea what to do with those ice creams. I'll deal with those later. It's going to be a lot of dealing with stuff later because I just, yeah, don't feel the best. See how these towels are. And so far it's just that mystery brown stain. I don't know what that is. It looks like there's some makeup on there. I don't know if that picks up on the on screen. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't look like the super yellow stuff, but we'll see. It's also there. And this one. It looks like some sort of makeup on this one too, but not too bad. I've seen worse. I mean, these were unfolded, so I guess they did. She must have used it a little bit. I've got like special makeup towels, so the idea was that they use these instead of the white towels, but I guess they don't always get it off. I also give them like these disposable makeup wipes. But not everyone gets the hint. Or they don't want to use, like, I mean, it's fair enough, they don't want to use random stuff. Whew. Okay. Move these. Okay, I'm just going to wash my hands again. Okay, yeah, let's go do the bed. Okay, set you guys up over here. Oh, hey, Ice Cream Parade, how's it going? How did they leave the flat? It's not too bad so far. Lots of crumbs, like it's definitely lived in. But they were here for 7 nights, so it's understandable. Yeah, so far, so not so bad. Like the towels, they have a bit of makeup on them. I'm just about to do the bed sheets. That's where I find out for sure. But yeah, fingers crossed, it's not too bad. I haven't noticed anything broken yet. Did notice they use the radiator, which is unusual. Like I usually leave it there just in case there's like a random like cold night, but I don't know, it's been pretty warm still. It's still like in the 30s, like low to mid 30s. That's Celsius for your Americans. Yeah, so I don't know if they used that to dry something or if they were sick and they just were really cold for some reason. Doesn't look like they used the blanket to put on the bed, so maybe they just like it really hot. I mean, they did choose Malta, so but they are from Germany, which I don't know. I wouldn't have thought it'd be that hot in Germany for them to need a radiator here. I'm like sweating already, so. But I am feeling a bit sick today. Okay. Sorry. setting you guys up ready for bed stripping. I'll see if she did a good job taking off her makeup and it's just the towels, hopefully. Just set up so you can see me shaking. Oh. Actually, there's a big tour group outside, so maybe I'll wait a sec. I don't want to shake a load of crumbs and hair and pubes on them. Maybe not very nice of me. What can I do whilst I wait? Maybe I'll check if this radiator's working. If they did put clothes on it. I mean, I'm feeling hot and I really don't want to put a radiator on. And I can also strip this off. Wait for that to heat up. Just like the opposite of what I want, but I don't want it broken. Leave this so I'm spinning you guys around. Hope you don't get travel sick, motion sickness. Okay, I think this one. Yeah, they've gone. There's like 20 to 30 tourists out there. I didn't want to shake stuff on them. So far so good, no mystery brown stains I can see anyway, just lots of hair. There's a slight yellow mark on there, but it's barely noticeable. That should come out in the wash, hopefully. Sometimes with the lights in here, they're kind of orange. So it's like nice warm lighting, but it's hard to sometimes see the stains until like I take it to the laundry room and see it in like white light or daylight. Then I notice there's actually like loads of yellow stains all over it. A bit of a dry bogey on there, which is kind of gross, but that'll come off in a wash. No blood for a change, that's cool. Because they didn't get bitten too much. That's being pushed forward for some reason as well. Maybe when they were making the bed again. Maybe checking they haven't left anything behind. These pillowcases were all clean, well, makeup free, but I think usually I find men sleep this side and the women sleep this side. Not sure why, maybe because it's close to the mirror and the like where the clothes are, hangers, or it could be just because it's closest to the bathroom. I don't know, but that's usually what I find based on makeup and hair. You can usually tell. But I think this time it's hard to tell. Although yeah, there's some longer hairs on this one, so I actually met these guests because they arrived early and dropped off their cases when they arrived. So yeah, I know that he doesn't have long hair. So it's most likely her hair. So there's a little bit of blood on this one, nothing too bad, but yeah, I just need to pre-treat that. I'll put that aside so I remember to pre-treat it with some Vanish or the pink stuff. Yeah, this has a little bit of blood on here as well, one over there too. So this needs pre-treating. Definitely blood, but it's quite common. I think like this time of year when it's like starting to get a bit more humid and it's still hot, maybe we get a little bit of rain and then the mosquitoes are just move in. Just pre-treating as well. Okay. Does this get anything on it? Doesn't need pre-treating or anything, that's good. What about these cushions actually? Let's check. That one's fine. That one's okay. Just over here so I'm getting close. Ooh. This sofa looks a little dusty. I don't think you guys can see. Zoom you guys in. I'll have to give that a pre-vac. Oh, and hey Happy Viz. Hey Happy Viz, how's it going? Must be, I have no idea what time it is where you are. Trying to think, but yeah, hope you got some more sleep after last time. And that your friend's mum is doing okay. What's my next job? As I was telling some people before, I'm not feeling too good, so yeah, if I'm, I don't know, I'm always ditzy, it seems, but like extra ditzy. Oh yeah, vacuum. Probably what I should do. I'll remove the laundry and then I'll vacuum. Oh, and check. First I check if this radiator is working, because for some reason they used it. I don't know why they would in this weather, but I don't want to. Yeah, that's definitely still heating up. I can turn that off. I don't need it warmer than it already is. It's hot. Get these out of the way. Oh, okay, you can't hear right now. No worries. Okay. Just leave you guys pointing there. These two on the top for pre-treating. Get these out of the way. Yeah, actually I might need to take this shower curtain down. I'm just going to go get me a chair to go stand on because I'm too short. Hi Dar, yes, I will be vacuuming. Just a little pre-vac before my proper clean on the Wednesday. Yeah, this is just to inspect the Airbnb after the guests have checked out, grab the laundry so I can get that done whilst no one's here, and yeah, just empty out the bins, do a little pre-vac, and yeah, right now I'm just going to go get the shower curtain so I can get that washing shortly. What that stain is, some random brown. Ooh. All over the place. By the way, I am checking YouTube comments as well, but it's not supported on the app I'm using right now to stream, and it's not supported on the phone app I use for chat either. So I'm having to use my laptop to to check. So sometimes I don't see it right away, but I will respond as soon as I can. Okay. It's actually my first time streaming on YouTube, so yeah. I'll wash my hands again. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, let me know how it's going, if it's working okay. This, like I say, it's my first time using YouTube, streaming on YouTube. Usually I just post my VODs, so yeah, this is just kind of a test. I'm also streaming on Twitch, so if you see me chatting to someone or hear me chatting to someone that isn't in your chat, that's what I'm doing. I'm talking to someone on Twitch or I'm talking to someone on YouTube. No Kick today, but I'll be back on Kick tomorrow. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm feeling a bit sick, but whenever I'm back, definitely streaming on Wednesday. Right, I'm just gonna grab my vacuum cleaner, ready for vacuuming. Need to get my attachment for the sofa. Okay, see you, Appy. Thanks for stopping by. My attachment's so fluffy. Let's get that wiped down first as well. What else did I need to do? I think I'll do for now. Let's start with this vacuuming the sofa. I said this is just a little pre-vac before just wait for my neighbours to stop. Yeah, this is just a little pre-vac before I do the full clean on the Wednesday and the Thursday morning before my guests arrive on the Thursday. So I'll be getting ants. Let's zoom in a bit. Hey Bushcraft, yeah, they left it pretty good. It's definitely lived in. There's a lot of crumbs about. They were here for 7 nights, so that's understandable. For some reason, they use the radiator, which in 30 to 35 degree heat is a bit unusual. But other than that, it's okay. Bit of makeup on the towels, a little bit of blood on the sheets, but that's kind of like normal. It's not like a massacre or anything. It's just like probably they got bit by a mosquito and scratched it, and it's just a little bit of blood. Hopefully you guys can't hear my neighbours right now. Yeah, but it seems okay. I'll know more once I start doing a proper clean. This is just the little pre-clean so that I don't get ants before my next guests come, which aren't until Thursday. So I've got loads of time. Yeah, and I'm not feeling too great today, so yeah, I'm just going to be doing a short one. I was going to do like a pre-clean of the bathroom, maybe even do the whole bathroom, but just not feeling up to it. But yeah, I don't want ants in that time, so yeah, I'm just going to vacuum and maybe I'll give it a tiny little clean in the bathroom, see how I feel. No, wrong one, that one. There's like quite a lot of crumbs in the sofa, so I'm just getting my little pointy, I don't know what the attachments are called, the pointy one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, probably using it to dry clothes or towels or something, but I mean in this heat you can probably just put it out on the balcony and it dries pretty fast. But yeah, I just check the radiator to make sure it's definitely working. Like you're not really meant to put clothes on top of it because it's just like a little plug-in one. Like if you block the vents it can stop it working, so I don't know, it's just one of those. It's pretty powerful. It does a good job, but yeah, if you block the vents, it can break the thing. So, I mean, most of the time people don't need it. It's just I leave it in just in case we get a random cold day. Sorry, I keep moving this tripod about and still getting used to being mobile. But I did find the beach towels on the balcony when I got here, so they obviously did that too. So maybe they had some stuff to put in the suitcase, like maybe their swimsuits. But they don't want to pack something wet, perhaps. Who knows? Either that or they were sick. From what I could tell, I think they were in a lot of the time. Not that I'm like lurking and watching, but just you can tell just from like they've used a lot of cooking stuff compared to like some other people when they're not here at all. A lot of toilet paper got used, that kind of thing. Gives you little clues. Yeah. What next? I'll give this bathroom and kitchen a bit of a clean, a vacuum. So they use the toilet brush but with some toilet paper in it. Cool. I haven't actually opened up the the toilet yet, so I'm not sure what I'm going to find in there. If they use the toilet brush, usually a clue that, I don't know, it's a bit dirty, but maybe they cleaned it nice enough. Just forgot to flush it first with the toilet paper. Worried that was a spider then, but luckily it's just a bit of fluff. Okay. You guys all right? Okay. I think you guys are okay. It's just a chair falling on me. No big deal. I don't know if the hard to vacuum that up. Leave it there for now. Oh, you guys are okay, cool. I'll move these things out of the way. It is pretty dirty on this floor. Shoot. Okay. Let's get his bags out of the way, make vacuuming a bit easier. That little vac before putting it in the wash so I don't end up with loads of hair in my washing machine. no problem clean, but it's a little wipe down for now, make sure there's no hairs on it. That seems to be coming off nice and easy. Looks like they've got a little bit overzealous with the cleaning on the countertops. And there's crumbs everywhere. I can see the sealant is removed a little bit. Oh, when did the new guests arrive? Yeah, so the next guests arrived, sorry, forgotten how to talk. The next guests don't arrive until Thursday. So I've got quite a bit of time, unless I get a last minute booking for tomorrow, but I think that's unlikely. Yeah, so, yeah, Thursday. Which means, so yeah, that's why I'm just doing a little pre-clean now, get rid of the crumbs so that I don't get ants or any other nasties. And then I'll be doing a full clean definitely on the Wednesday. See how I feel. I might do some little repair jobs if I have time and I don't feel so sick, because I'm not feeling my best. But yeah, I can't guarantee. But definitely Wednesday, and yeah, the Thursday morning when I do the floors, unless they request an early check-in. Yeah. But yeah, there's still a chance I could do on Monday or Tuesday, depending how I feel. What's that? Lift it up. Looks like some sort of burn mark. That definitely wasn't there before, if you guys can see it. Sort of getting why they put those two trivets there. Maybe to hide it. That's annoying. That's probably gonna have to be a job that there's a few other little marks here as well. I mean, it's not the worst, it could have been worse, but there's like this little mark here and these here. But yeah, that definitely wasn't there. This here. Can't scrub too hard because otherwise the protective oil comes off and the water gets in. But yeah, I can't tell if... I don't think it's a watermark because it looks way too dark. It would have had to have been left for a long time for it to be watermarks. It's probably a burn mark. I don't know, when I don't think I'm going to have time to do it now, even though I've got a bit of space. I'll probably have to wait until I close down for winter, and then maybe re-sand and oil these again. I mean, it happens, it's just I do leave them, like they've got multiple things, like I've got these are all like heat resistant. And I've got these too, but it looks like it was an afterthought after they've done the burn, which is annoying. I mean, I'm probably not going to like, do anything about it. This small personality. I'm sure they didn't do it on purpose. But I think this needed like re-sanding and oiling anyway. There's like some people on this particular part, whereas on the edge, I think some people have used DEET nearby, and it's kind of like made it a bit tacky and sticky. DEET, like in the stuff you get in mosquito sprays. It's like good at getting rid of mosquitoes, but it's actually like I think it's, what's it called, not a pollinizer, but something like it breaks down the plastics and things, softens up stuff like in varnish and paint. I don't think people realise that. I didn't know until when I was in Thailand and I was using DEET a lot. And yeah, like I ended up with, I had like a red bag and I ended up with a big strip, red strip against me from where it kind of melted my bag down, and the bag was never the same again. So I moved you into here. Maybe I'll give this a little wipe down as well, as it had a lot of crumbs. Let me move that stuff out first. Put it onto the table over there. Where can I put it? Put you guys there. I mean, the bad thing about having sanded and oiled these, bring it up a bit. Bad thing about having done these countertops myself is that I'm like a little bit attached to them, but at the same time it means I know what to do to fix them. So it's annoying, but at the same time, because they're real wood and oiled, it can be fixed, I think. Although it depends how deep the burn went. Burn is a little bit more different to a watermark, but I fixed it before. Some people have like put drinks down and then they've left them there for the week, and then it's like been pretty bad where I've had to sand it and redo it. But we'll see. Let's keep that water. Leftover water to water my plants. I'll put this stuff through as well. Oh, I forgot that I changed that. Oh, I'm extra indecisive today because I'm tired and sick. This countertop is fine. It's just that tiny little one that's gonna bug me. But I know you probably can barely see it. Looks like they tried to probably clean it a bit as well. Okay. Let's put some recycling. I'll give that toilet a little pre-clean whilst I'm here, and then I'll be calling it a day, ready for my main clean. We'll get some stuff. Just gotta get my gloves. Yeah, that's true. Like, but I think it's like also like there's a bit of a learning curve when you're using new stuff. It's like you don't know what to do, like how to use things, and some people are a bit rougher than others. Like the balcony door, that definitely gets a lot of scuffs because people don't know how to use it or don't care to learn how to use it. But yeah, I understand it happens. I've kind of come to terms with it. Before it used to be like, oh no, and I had to like fix it right away, and I was like scrubbing and sanding away before the guest was coming. Back when I used to do same day cleans and try to oil it and get it all done in time, but now I'm like a bit more chill about it, but still it's like a little bit like, just like I say, because I did it myself. So, but yeah, I'll have time to fix it either the next few days or when I've next got a break, or when I shut down for winter, the slow period. Let's give this toilet a little scrub, pre-scrub. I mean, luckily I've not had to replace too many things. So far I've had to replace that bidet handle thing with the bung gun. Someone managed to break that, but it's like an old lady that was here for 2 weeks. She managed to also break the kitchen tap, so I had to replace that. And what else did I had to replace? Oh yeah, the hob. I replaced that a while back. But that's mostly like, because the other one was just a pain to clean. This induction one's like glass, so it's a lot easier. Looks like the toilet paper's come out of that, so that's good. I wasn't looking forward to that. Alright. Just give these a little wipe down as well. Whilst I'm here. Get some tissue for that hair. And this plug is also something I need to replace. So. I think it's a contact lens. Well, there's a bubble at first. That's a first. Not found a contact lens in the sink before. Guess that goes in the bin. I was confused because it's the same colour kind of as this almost when it was in the sink, so kind of like the bubble was like reflecting the colour or something, but it wasn't going away. Some mortar stains on that. I guess they'll come out later when I do the lime scale treatment. Someone actually use this for once. I always put this in there just in case someone does want to use it, but I'm not bothered if they use it or not, but yeah. I had someone ask me for it once, but no one ever used it ever again. It just collects dust usually on the glass. Those drain inserts are all clean, and then maybe I'll be done. See if the shower actually still works. These rubber gloves off. Forgot about those. Okay guys, I think I'm going to sign off now. Done my little pre-clean, so hopefully I don't get any ants before my main clean on Wednesday. I'll definitely be streaming on Twitch on Wednesday, and haven't decided if I'm doing Kick or YouTube yet, but on YouTube you will be getting a new video in a couple of days, like a past stream, but you guys are still in August, but yeah, I thought I'd try something different today. Yeah, as far as I can tell, no issues, but I'll have a look at the VOD on YouTube and see if it actually worked or not. Okay, well, everyone have a good one. Hope you had a good weekend, have a good week, and yeah, see you Wednesday, maybe before then, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm not feeling the best. Hopefully I'll get better, not worse, but we'll see. Okay, ciao.